Welcome to the tutorial on using LinkedIn as a journalistic tool. This tutorial will discuss the relevancy of LinkedIn to a journalist's work. It will also describe how you can effectively use LinkedIn in your professional endeavors. LinkedIn was founded by Reid Hoffman in 2003 and has since been bought by Microsoft, but it has always been a way for people to network with their coworkers and other professional colleagues. LinkedIn allows people to post their resumes and professional accomplishments online and then connect with their business associates. It also allows you to see who your business associates are connected to, in case you ever want one of your coworkers to introduce you to another professional businessman in the field. People often update their LinkedIn profiles with their latest professional blog posts and accomplishments. Plus, people have professional discussions and can connect with each other in groups by using this social media platform. Additionally, LinkedIn has a messaging tool that works kind of like email, so that you can personally message people within the application. It can also automatically email you each week with articles regarding the latest developments in your field or job opportunities you might be interested in. In total, there are 414 million LinkedIn users, although only about a quarter of them are active on a regular basis. LinkedIn is used most by people who are working professionals, ranging in age from 30 to 64 years old. Those people make up 61% of all LinkedIn users. Overall, LinkedIn tends to be used more by men than women by a ratio of 56 to 44%. And tends to be one of the least diverse social media platforms, with nearly 66% of users being white. It also tends to appeal to people who have graduated college and are earning at least $75,000 per year. As a matter of fact, 44% of LinkedIn users earn over $75,000 per year. As a reporter, it's really helpful to know these statistics so that you know whether your target audience and the experts you need to interview and stay connected to are on LinkedIn, or whether you have to find those people elsewhere. Just viewing what other people are posting on LinkedIn can also be helpful for journalists who are brainstorming effective story ideas. LinkedIn can be a useful resource for gathering information about people, such as their jobs, hobbies, and volunteer work, and finding photographs of people, which can be very helpful if you're reporting on a story about someone and need a photograph of him. In addition, LinkedIn will allow you to connect with a number of sources. Journalists and experts in the field that you admire may have profiles you can connect with them through. Plus, you can always connect to your sources that you have interviewed for stories so that you can easily keep in touch with them in case you need to interview them again in the future. LinkedIn is helpful for staying connected with lots of people to whom you can promote your articles as well. On LinkedIn, you can easily see everyone you are connected to, who you have in common as business associates with those people, and who your connections can introduce you to. However, you will want to be careful who you request introductions from and to so that you don't seem like you're overusing your connections or requesting introductions to people who you cannot do anything to help. LinkedIn is also frequently used for job hunting, since the website allows you to post your resume and network with other people in your industry, and is often used by employers to post about open jobs. Those job postings that are posted by employers and even recruiters can search your resume on the website to scout out potential employees. So you want to make sure your resume is always up to date on LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, it is very important that you completely fill out your profile. This means including information about your education, job history, skills, etc. It also means writing an effective profile summary that explains who you are. Statistics show the most effective profile summaries are at least 40 words long, include keywords about your skills, and show you are well-rounded. They also include your location, which gets your profile to show up 23 times more in searches. It is also important that you include a professional headshot as your profile picture. Studies show that people with a profile picture get 21 times more views of their profiles than people without a profile picture. So it's important to ensure that the picture is a professional headshot to fit the nature of a professional platform like LinkedIn. Additionally, in order to help people find you easily on this social media network, you will want to customize your LinkedIn webpage URL as well as the links you post on the website so that they are organized by subject. Another nice thing about LinkedIn is that it will allow you to include examples of your work in your profile, which makes it like an online portfolio. The website lets you choose from inserting other website links, presentations, or videos below your summary of work experience at each position you've had, so that you can show off a skill specific to the job you did at each workplace. Once you complete the NMJ program, you'll have a wonderful website that serves as an online portfolio of your work. You'll definitely want to provide that website link on your LinkedIn profile to help maximize your appeal to potential employers. LinkedIn also lets you post about your volunteer experiences, which shows off your interests, your good deeds, and your connections outside of your business endeavors. Plus, LinkedIn has an endorsements section in which your connections can endorse your skills, such as your reporting skills, writing skills, investigation skills, and social media skills. You, of course, can endorse other people's skills too. One really helpful tool LinkedIn has is LinkedIn Groups. Groups let you connect with business professionals in the same field you're in, or those who are involved in the subject area you're reporting on. In addition, you can see how many members are in that group, where those members are located, and other data that can be helpful in determining how large your target audience is and where that audience is geographically located. LinkedIn also has online discussion boards that allow professionals within a group to converse about topics relevant to the subject their group focuses on. These discussions can be a wealth of information for reporters, since experts often comment on those discussion boards. The discussions are useful for identifying who is an expert in the subject, too. On another note, you will want to have LinkedIn send you daily emails with the most popular articles and discussions that are trending within your network of connections and areas of expertise. This will assist you with staying abreast on the latest news and trends in the subject matter you are researching. Additionally, your LinkedIn news feed displays trending content that shows you the most popular material shared so that you can stay on top of what other people are interested in and even comment on their thoughts. LinkedIn will also allow you to email groups that you are part of up to once a week so that you can easily communicate with professionals in the field you're interested in. You can poll people involved in a discussion too, which is helpful when you are researching different subjects. To find sources on LinkedIn, you can search for people who work in particular professions or for certain companies. LinkedIn will even let you save up to 3 of your searches so that you can rerun those searches again later in case you want to see who joins LinkedIn over time within a certain field. Plus, LinkedIn can send you emails on a weekly or monthly basis to let you know when new people meeting your search criteria join the social networking website. LinkedIn has advanced search options for finding people as well, which will allow you to search for people by job, company, location, etc. You can then connect to people either through the searches you use to find them, through mutual connections you have, or through common groups you belong to. As a result, you have a lot of ways to get in touch with people and potentially interview them for stories. When you post on LinkedIn, your comment should be about 20 to 25 words long in order to maximize your engagement with your LinkedIn connections. Additionally, you will want to post during times when you know your connections are likely to be online. LinkedIn is used most on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays between the hours of 7:30 a.m. and 8 a.m. Eastern, as well as 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern. Your LinkedIn posts can also reference specific individuals by including the @ in front of people's names. That will show you are directly addressing that person and will notify him of your post. As we have discussed before, it is very important to ask questions in your social media posts in order to engage people in conversations and motivate them to click on the link to your article. Remember, though, that your questions need to be ones that people have to read your article in order to get an answer to. You should not include the answer to the question within your social media posts, since that would eliminate the need for people to read your article. In order to avoid repetition, you can also post high energy, intriguing, and controversial comments, not just questions, that are related to your subject matter on your social media profile when you are promoting your articles. You will not, however, want to write, "Check out my latest article," or anything similar to that, because the link itself encourages people to check out whatever you're providing a link to. Additionally, you want to tell people what you're asking them to check out. People don't like to click on a random URL when they don't know what it will reference. They want to know whether the article focuses on a subject they're interested in. They also want details included in the post so that they know your account has not been hacked and that the link is not a virus. Finally, since you only have a limited number of characters in your social media posts, you need to use each one very wisely and efficiently. Writing precise and concise statements is extraordinarily important on social media channels like LinkedIn, since you have so few characters to optimize your post. By the same token, that means you don't want to include in your comments that you're in grad school or in a master's program or that this article is your homework. Remember, you're a journalist now. You're more than halfway done with your master's degree. So when you use new media, like a social media network, to promote your journalistic work, be proud of it and promote it with professionalism, not as if you're just a student. One thing you will always want to avoid when using social media to promote your publications is using the publication's headline as your social media post. There are 2 reasons you don't want to do this. Number 1, you want to avoid repetition so that people who see your social media post and who then click on the link to your article aren't bored with your writing before they even start reading the actual article. And 2, you want to create an engaging social media post that starts a digital conversation so that you can really engage your audience. But that won't be done if you have a fact-based headline as your social media post. Naturally, since you're using social media to promote your work as a writer and as a professional, you'll want to ensure that you're proofreading your profile information and status updates extremely carefully. Even though social media encourages a relaxed atmosphere, LinkedIn in particular is much more professional. So you still need to use proper grammar when posting to this social media site in order to show your professional connections that you're a credible and strong writer. LinkedIn is a platform that many of you are probably familiar with already, but you may not use it for journalistic purposes, or may not have just tried all of the techniques mentioned in this tutorial. Therefore, I encourage you to experiment with LinkedIn this month. Connect with journalists you admire and experts in the subject your capstone project focuses on. Engage in conversations with expert sources by commenting on their posts and sending them messages. Also, repost stories you find interesting so that you can get used to sharing links effectively and determining when, as well as how, you receive the most engagement from your connections. And naturally, if you need help with navigating the LinkedIn platform, then feel free to reach out to your course director, the LinkedIn Help Center, or the numerous LinkedIn tutorials that are posted on lynda.com, which you can access for free through FS Connect. These techniques we have discussed are some of the ways journalists can use LinkedIn to curate content and promote their work. Moving forward, try to force yourself to use LinkedIn for professional purposes and promote your own publications. With time and practice, you'll get used to doing it, and it'll simply become an automatic part of your routine as a journalist. Thank you so much for listening, and good luck successfully using LinkedIn.